Here's the thing, I don't care who you did or didn't vote for. I don't care about what's going on in the news so much so to let it stress my life. But you still have to pay attention to the news because of the incoming things that they say are going to happen in this nation. I knew in 2024 that 2025 was not going to be a good year, and it didn't really matter who did or didn't win what election. Again, you all can vote for whoever you please. I'm not here to condone or condemn who you voted for. I'm always emphasizing staying prepared, not out of paranoia, but out of common sense. I don't celebrate Christmas in the traditional sense, and 2024 is really the first year that I no longer buy people presents, really. It's just not my thing. I can remember growing up, one of my younger siblings, accidentally found some toys that were hidden away, brand new toys. And we pretended for the rest of the year like we didn't find the stuff. Because growing up poor, it was just common sense that once spring set in, you start buying Christmas little by little. Because before you knew it, December would creep up on you. I hear stories of people going several $1,000s in debt after Christmas and paying it off way into the spring and the summer, only to rinse, wash, and repeat. Which I always found a bit crazy, that people would let themselves go in debt over this holiday. I've never in my adult life went in debt over Christmas. Never. That doesn't make me better than anyone, but believe it or not, lots of y'all will do this just to see the smile on faces of people at Christmas time. So the article's about to pop up, and it's not looking good. If you recall, with the longshoremen last year, Christmas was under threat. And people worried about electronics as a result of the strikes on the East Coast. And I thought by January 2025 they would pick back up, but to my surprise, they did not. This ominous warning in this article, I don't think is a lie. I think this time, if you care about these holidays, unless you start buying things in small increments right now instead of going broke and bust until the end of winter, you're in deep trouble. It's estimated that 75% of the toys that we now enjoy as Americans, or your children enjoy, come from overseas. And normally toys, they're saying, don't qualify for these tariffs, but you need to consider that this year they might. So 2025 is going to evidently be the year that you're going to have to stay ahead on things in order to make sure that your household has what you need and what you want. A toy is not necessarily a need. It's just we're at a current spot where, although we know these tariffs are happening and we're feeling some of the heat, we're not feeling it at full force yet. So you still got a little time to sit and make plans. You're just going to have to get ahead of this year and start buying your gifts now. They're saying that this also affects games and sports equipment. So either way, this is going to have some type of effect on lots of households. Look, I get effect and effect mixed up. I don't celebrate this holiday, and the reason I bring this up in the middle of spring, okay? Because this is going to serve as an example of something that by the end of the year, it might be full chaos. Even if there was a halt to some of what's going on now, it's not going to be easy to catch up. Preparedness is going to come to every aspect of your life. It's going to come for you Memorial Day weekend when people start taking summer vacations. Gas will always go up. When you want to barbecue with your family and be outside, it will come for you on the 4th of July. I'm noticing now that even some of my neighbors who typically have a large and beautiful fireworks show didn't do it last year. And I could sit on my balcony and watch their fireworks for free. They threw the most spectacular fireworks show right here on the water. They blew everybody out of the water. That's figurative, not literal, okay? They didn't do that last year. And it makes me wonder if they're going to do it this year. This is going to come to back to school as well. The clothes are made overseas, and even with clothes, those may come for Christmas time. Look, it's not for me to tell you to give up that holiday. I don't really celebrate it anyway. But every aspect of your life from a celebration standpoint, even your birthdays, this thing is coming for you. Children are in the crossfire of what adults do. That's just a fact of life. So if you do celebrate that holiday, you may want to sit down, make a plan with your family, and make an agreement to come together, clap together, get a plan, so that you're not hard hit. All right. Thanks, you all. Have a good one.